Okay everybody, back again with another video. This time I will be ranking down a bunch of movies. I don't know how many movies there are. I have like 250 images of like covers, so I don't know how many I'm gonna be able to put in this list. But as you can see, we have a god tier, best movies ever. No one can tell me otherwise. These movies are my favorite movies of all time. We got top tier, almost god tier, but they're just a tad bit worse. We got good movies. This is where the majority of the movies will land. We got 5 out of 10 right here. Simple. I rate these movies 5 out of 10. This ain't it. Pretty much, yeah. Never rewatch. I'm never gonna rewatch any of these movies ever again. And yeah, we got Kill Myself right there. Yeah, I'd rather kill myself than watch these movies again and talk about these movies again. Now this video will contain minor spoilers for some of the movies. I don't know if you're going to be able to avoid that, but I suggest you click off the video if you don't want anything to be spoiled. I might throw in a, an ending scene or whatever, but let's get on with the list. Taxi Driver. Martin Scorsese, classic movie. Gotta go and got there. Now I have to make this as small as possible because, we were talking about a bunch of movies. Okay, Titanic, wait. Yeah, this is the original Titanic. Now, I didn't really enjoy this movie a lot, to be honest with you. It's a stupid love story with the Titanic as a backdrop. Yeah, it's a 5 out of 10 for me. Shawshank Redemption, come on. That's a god tier movie. One of my favorites of all time. Nothing to complain about. It's a good fucking movie. I would recommend this movie for anybody to watch. The Truman Show with Jim Carrey, yeah. This is a really good movie. I would probably put this movie in good. It's pretty much The Matrix before The Matrix. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And we got Al Pacino in And Justice for All, and this also a really good movie. Holy shit, those are real small. Can you even see those? Okay, so you were never really here with Joaquin Phoenix. This movie, I watched it recently actually. I watched it like back in like November or December of last year. But yeah, I'd say this is a good movie as well. Dark City. Now this is pretty much The Truman Show 2.0. I think they came out the same year even, 1998, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I put this in top tier. I like the setting more in Dark City, but it's pretty much the same story. Let's see, Sleepaway Camp. Now this is a really good horror flick. I put it, yeah, in good probably, yeah. It's not a 5 out of 10. Yeah, it's not a 5 out of 10. It's a good movie, definitely. Okay, so Knives Out. Is this the most recent movie on this list? Yeah, 2019. Yeah, this is a really good movie with Daniel Craig. It's a whodunit movie, pretty much. Yeah, really good movie. The Irishman, another movie from 2019, and this one is with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro and fucking what is Joe Pesci? Joe Pesci's name. Yeah, and I put this movie in top tier actually. It feels a lot like The Godfather. It even has the same characters. Now The Hateful Eight, a Quentin Tarantino movie. The first one on this list, make it, yeah. Yeah, the first one on this list, yeah. Yeah, I actually really like this movie as well. This is it a good or a top tier? I'd probably put it in top tier, yeah, definitely, yeah. I'll rewatch this movie any day, yeah. Okay, so here we got the first fucking movie that is absolutely garbage in my opinion. The characters make so many stupid decisions and it doesn't really make any sense, this movie. So where does it land? Probably never rewatch this movie, yeah. But it had a good premise, like it had a good story. So maybe I would put this ain't it. But I will also never rewatch it. I might even change the name of this. This might be confusing, but that's not a good one. I think it's like maybe 2 or 3 out of 10 or some shit. It's not. So Sicario. This one is with Emily Blunt. Yeah, Emily Blunt is her name. This is once again another good movie. Now you might see a trend right here. There's a lot of good and top tier movies and god tier movies. Well, just you wait because we're gonna get into the hot garbage soon. So we got Gojira or Godzilla, as it's known in pretty much every other place on the planet. 1954 movie, really influential movie. Like, it's a classic movie. I have to put it on top tier, just for its significance in cinematic history. So Raw. This is a film from Belgium. So this is the first. No, it isn't. This is not the first. But it's a movie that is not English. It's a horror movie, pretty much. Where'd I put this movie? Yeah, I'd probably put this movie in like. Yeah, it's a good movie, probably, yeah. Yeah, definitely, it's a good movie. We need to talk about Kevin, 2011. Another, like, psychological thriller. I would put this in good. It's a good movie. Letters from Iwo Jima, I think it's pronounced like that. Clint Eastwood directed this movie, and it's a war movie. And I would actually put this movie top tier. One of my favorite war movies ever. It's about the Japanese. Okay, so I'm gonna pick out a few garbage-ass movies right here. So, we got The Grinch, Nah, this wasn't it. I would never watch this movie. Nah, that movie is not good. Don't watch it. do yourself a favor, do not watch that movie. Blumhouse's Truth or Dare. Yeah, this movie is going to be the first movie to take the trophy of landing and fucking killing myself. This movie is absolutely terrible. I would never fucking recommend that movie to anybody. I would never fucking talk about this movie. It's fucking ass, garbage, trash, fuck, bitch, cunt, fuck. Aye boy, a Netflix movie that is absolutely terrible. Fuck this movie. I hate this movie so much. They made us watch this garbage ass movie in school. I remember it. It was fucking terrible. Deep Blue Sea. Okay, this movie. Let's be honest. This movie is fucking. It's terrible. Like, let's be. I don't know. It holds a special place in my heart because I remember watching this movie like a lot when I was a kid, and it's just a fun, stupid movie you can just put on. So I probably put this one in like probably in 5 out of 10. Yeah. You know, if I'm super fucking bored or I just wanna watch a stupid ass shark movie, this is the one I'm gonna watch. The Nut Job. Are you serious? This movie was terrible. Put it in. Never watch it again. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. It wasn't as terrible as these two, but fuck. That Nut Job movie, holy shit, it was absolutely terrible. Now let's get this over with. Fucking the 50 Shades series. So that includes this fucking horrible ass movie, absolutely terrible. Kill myself. 50 Shades Freed, absolutely terrible. Put that shit in, fucking kill myself as well. Okay, so I'm doing something special right now. I'm gonna rank all of the Ice Age movies. So let's start with the first one. Yeah, this is actually a good movie. Yeah, 100%. Ice Age: The Meltdown. Now this. I remember, this is like the only Ice Age movie I watched as a kid. I only watched this one. This was the only one I watched. I didn't even watch the first one. And just because of that, I'm not gonna place it in top tier, no way. But it's between top tier and good just because my, you know, personal history with this movie. Ice Age, Dawn of Dinosaurs. Also, I watched this a lot as a kid, and it has dinosaurs. Fuck, it's a fun. And these ones, yeah, let's not talk about these two. Hunt for the Wilder People. This is a good movie. Sam Neill and some kid is running away from police and from family and all that stuff. It's a good movie. You know what? I'll place this in top tier actually. Yeah, it's a really good movie actually. A Quiet Place. Once again with Emily Blunt and some other characters. I only remember her character because I don't know. She's the only actress that I could recognize. Yeah. This ain't. I have a few problems with the movie. They had a good premise and they had a good story, but they executed the movie in a really poorly way in my opinion. If I were to rate the movie from 1 to 10, it's probably, to be honest, it's probably like a 5. So I might even place this right here. Okay, so we have a classic, Outlaw Josie Wales with Clint Eastwood. This one is a good movie. Under the Skin with Scarlett Johansson. Where do I place this? I enjoyed the movie, but yeah, it's a good movie, yeah, I place it in good, yeah. If I were to rate it, it's a 6 out of 10. Okay, let's talk about some more popular movies. So, E.T. The Extraterrestrial. This movie it's a top tier movie easily, yeah. Might even put it in God tier, I don't know. On a good day, I'll probably put this on God tier. Over the Hedge. I remember watching this a lot when I was younger. It's a really cool movie, and I'll leave it in good for now. Mr. Brooks with Kevin Costner. Once again, another good movie. Kong, Skull Island. Yeah, I didn't like this movie at all. This ain't it. An American Crime with Ellen Page. Holy fuck, this movie is so fucking dark. And this is a movie that I would probably never rewatch. Like, I would never put it right here, but it's such a dark movie. And the fact that it is based on like a true story, because it's a true, like it's 100% true, like you can look the shit up. It's about this girl that's locked in the basement. And holy fuck, this movie is... Holy shit, this is dark. It's a top tier movie easily. Holy fuck, that movie is fucked. Oh, here we go. We got Triangle with Melissa George. I'd say this 5 out of 10, yeah. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Yeah, but Godzilla, King of the Monsters, that's 5 out of 10 for me. It's a okay movie, I guess. It's a good monster flick. The characters are ass, but the action scenes are good. And Godzilla 2014, I'd put this... It's a good movie. I put this in good, actually. The thing about this is it has good characters, but the action scenes are ass, so they can't really get it right. Okay, A Perfect World with Kevin Costner and Clint Eastwood. Holy fuck, this movie is underrated as fuck. I have never seen anyone talk about this movie like online or like any friends or anybody talk about it. May 2002 with, I don't know her name, but she starred in like Carrie as well. I put it in good. Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell. So I remember watching this once again when I was younger. Now, yeah, it's a stupid movie. It's a stupid 5 out of 10, I guess. It's a stupid monster adventure flick. Evil Dead, the classic one, the first one. This is actually a top tier movie for me. This is the only Evil Dead I've seen. I haven't even seen the second one or the remastered one. This right here is a top tier movie for me. The effect work is absolutely horrendous and it's terrible and it looks fake as shit. But I mean, you just have to forget about it. It was made in 1982, I think, 81 maybe, and you just gotta forgive it. Okay, so I've decided to rank all of the Kung Fu Panda movies in one go. So here we go. And to be completely honest with you, I think Kung Fu Panda is probably my favorite animated trilogy. It's probably my favorite animated trilogy, like film trilogy. I love each and every one of these movies. It's such a perfect trilogy in my opinion. And if they decide to do more, I don't know where they're going to go. They might even do more. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't care if they do more. But these 3 movies, holy fuck, they're good. You should watch it. The Lorax, yeah, not really a good movie for me. I didn't really enjoy it. This ain't it for me actually. So John Wick, it's a good movie actually, yeah, 100%. It's a stupid revenge movie, but they made many of them. I don't know where they went. I've only watched the first one. Titanic 2, have you heard of this movie? Yeah, absolutely terrible. Kill myself, 100%. This movie is fucking terrible. It's actually worse than the first one. If you're going to be worse than the first Titanic, then you're a fucking terrible movie. The Dark Knight. Now you might be like, well, this is a trilogy, right? You know, there's 3 movies. Well, yes, but I have only watched The Dark Knight actually, and to be completely honest with you, I don't really get the hype around this movie. In my opinion, it's just a crime drama with, you know, Batman in it. I mean, it's a good movie, absolutely, like, and Heath Ledger as Joker. It's absolutely phenomenal, but I don't know, the story isn't crazy unique to me. It's just the average, you know, crime drama, in my opinion. Wind River. Now, the first time I watched this movie, I actually thought that was Liam Neeson. But it's not, it's some guy that looks exactly like him and sounds like him and shit, I don't know, that's scary. But overall, yeah, it's a good movie. Oh my god, Psycho 1998, yeah, you already know where this is going. Absolutely terrible. They fucked Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho right in the ass and just shit this one out, I don't understand. So here we got a little gem that no one talks about. WAZ or WAS or fucking or W Delta C, people call it. It has like many names. It's with Melissa George once again and Stellan Skarsgård. And to be honest with you, this is a good movie. It's a good crime story. It's a good police flick, horror thriller. Al Pacino and Scarface. Come on, it's fucking Al Pacino Scarface. That's going right up in God tier, 100%. Bad Trip with what's his name? Zach Fox? No, what is his name? Oh yeah, Eric Andre. This is a really good movie. It's a fucking watch this with friends and drunk. Don't even watch it drunk. Like you can watch this movie like sober and shit, and it's a fucking hilarious movie. It's a really fun movie. El Camino, Breaking Bad movie. If I were to rate the Breaking Bad series, it would be probably like a 8 or 9 out of 10. But this movie, yeah, it's an okay movie. You can watch the movie and be like, yeah, it's a 2-part. It's 2 extra episodes to the series, I guess. See where, you know, you get to see where Jesse's character goes and all that. Donnie Darko. Yeah, it's a good movie. Nothing crazy, in my opinion. Terrifier. This is a movie that I actually enjoy a lot. It's a good, you know, slasher flick. Once again, it goes in good. Well, there's a lot of good movies on this list. Damn, we might have to switch that up. Donnie Brasco with Al Pacino. This movie is absolutely, it's phenomenal. It's a top tier movie. Vertigo, James Stewart of course, and Alfred Hitchcock as the director. It's a good movie. Ready Player One. Right there, it goes right there. Insomnia with Al Pacino. Good. Isle of Dogs. God tier. No questions. It's a God tier movie. American Psycho. Absolutely phenomenal. It's a good movie. Reservoir Dogs. I'm gonna place this in good. It's a good flick. Yeah, on a good day I'll probably bump it up to the top tier, but right now I'm feeling good on this movie, yeah. Nightcrawler. Where do I put this movie? Probably top tier. I'm just gonna put it in top tier. No, actually, you know what? Fuck it. It's a good movie. It's not a top tier movie. Schindler's List. You already know where it's going. Holy shit. God tier, 100%. Unfriended. Absolutely terrible. Never rewatch that shit again. Escape from Alcatraz with Clint Eastwood. Good. It's a good movie. The House That Jack Built. Bam. It's a good movie. Alright, I'm gonna switch it up here. I decided to switch it up again, so let's talk about the Jaws movies. So, original Jaws, absolutely phenomenal movie. It's a god tier movie for me, 100%. Jaws 2, even though like it's a rehash of the first movie, it's a good movie. Like, I would say watch Jaws, and if you're hungry for more, definitely watch Jaws 2. But if you're hungry for more, I'd say you watch just Deep Blue Sea, because these two right here, yeah, nah. I'd say that Jaws the Revenge is the most ridiculous out of the bunch, but yeah, it's definitely the worst one out of the bunch. So get ready for frisky business. So Garfield, the first one, that's the only one I've watched, and it's a good fucking movie. No, it's a 5 out of 10. I would never watch this movie now. What the fuck, it's a 5 out of 10. Hard Candy with Ellen Page and Patrick Wilson, I think his name is. Yeah, this is good movie once again. Megamind. Holy shit, I love this movie so much. This is a top tier movie, definitely. Shark Tale. Holy fuck, I love this movie, but fuck, it is terrible. I would rewatch it because it's a fucking fun movie. I would never. Fuck. Is it a 5 out of 10 though? I mean, I put Deep Blue Sea on 5 out of 10, and this one is 5 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 5 out of 10. Like, it's a fucking fun movie, I guess. Turbo, absolutely garbage. Never watch this bullshit ever again. Minions. Terrible. Kill myself. I will never rewatch this shit again. Absolutely terrible movie. Tamara. Now you know I made a review of this movie, but yeah, it's a fucking terrible movie. Fuck that movie. Phone Booth. Now this is like a pretty unique movie, and it came out in 2002 again. I mean, it's a fine movie, I guess, but you never really get to know the characters, and you never get to like. I'll just put it in good for now, yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and rate the Twilight movies that I've seen. Holy shit, all these movies are fucking terrible. Never gonna rewatch them ever again. And I couldn't even tell you which one is which. I know all of this is fucking terrible, that's all I know, okay? Absolutely terrible. Okay, so The Monster. I think this movie was released in 2016? Don't quote me on that, but yeah. This ain't it. Absolutely terrible. It had a good story. It didn't have a good story. It had a good premise. It would have made a good movie if they executed it well once again. But they didn't, of course. So, 7. Have I talked about? No, I haven't. So, 7 with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt. Yeah, you already know where this is going. It's a top tier movie. Zootopia. It's a good movie. I really liked how they implemented like the characters having like animals being unique. Like, they had different elevators, and they had different shops and cars and all that stuff for the different animals. Really cool stuff. Chinese Coffee with Al Pacino and Jerry. What does it say? Jerry. Oh, it's Jerry Orbach. Okay. Yeah, I really liked this movie. It's pretty much about these two characters sitting down and talking. I just enjoy stuff like that. It's a top tier movie for me. Glenn Ross with Al Pacino. Holy fuck, this is a crazy cast. Fucking amazing. It's Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Alan Arkin, Ed Harris, Alec Baldwin, Kevin Spacey. Holy fuck, it's a crazy fucking cast, and you might be surprised. This, to me, is a fucking god tier movie. I don't know a single movie like this one movie. And it's such a simple like story as well. It's about these salesmen just sitting and, you know, going about their day and something crazy happens. It has never been recreated before. At least to my knowledge. Come on. Let's not quote me on it. If you know a movie like fucking Glenn Ross, because I've been looking for one. I mean, the closest thing I could come up to was this one with Al Pacino as well. Chinese Coffee, you know, people just talking. So, Silence of the Lambs. Absolutely. Top tier movie. Horror movie. Classic horror movie. What can you say? Jodie Foster. Anthony Hopkins. Sexy Beast. Yeah, I didn't actually like this movie a lot. I'll just put it in 5 out of 10. I don't know if that's like a unpopular opinion, but I didn't personally like it. Unsane with Claire Foy. To me, this is actually a good movie. The Grudge, the new one, the one that came out in 2020. Yeah, it's terrible. I'll never rewatch it. No, actually, I'll kill myself. Yeah, it's a real bad movie. Fred, the movie. I mean, it's a below kill myself. This movie shouldn't even exist. Holy fuck, it's barely even a movie. Like, it even needs to state that it is a movie in its title. That's how you know when it's a bad movie. Okay, so let's rate the Dollars trilogy with Clint Eastwood. Fistful of Dollars, first one that came out. Top tier movie. As well as a few dollars more. The Good, Bad and Ugly. It's a god tier in my opinion. fuck it. That movie is so fucking good. After last season, holy fuck, this movie might be the worst movie in history. You should watch Ralph the Movie Maker's take on this film. It's fucking terrible. There's this movie called After that came out in 2019, and fuck it, it's terrible. Kill myself. Okay, so let's talk about some more horrible movies. So we have fucking 47 Meters Down. Shark movie. Yeah, it's pretty much just a stupid bad shark movie. Not as bad as Jaws Revenge, but holy fuck, it is a terrible film. The Mummy. Yeah, this movie and this universe is failed as fuck. Holy fuck. Never rewatched that movie. The Babysitter. Yeah, this is absolutely garbage. Hot garbage movie. Okay, so now we have talked about a few terrible movies. Let's talk about some movies that actually are somewhat good. Requiem for a Dream. Yeah, this is a movie that I would probably never rewatch. I probably will rewatch it. It's not super harsh. It's definitely not as dark as An American Crime, in my opinion. That shit is way fucking darker. Yeah, top story. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's a top tier movie. Yeah, I'll put it in top tier. Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood. Top tier movie as well. 100%. Love that movie. Rabbit with Laura Vandervoort. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah, it's a yeah, I'll put it in 5 out of 10, I guess. Yeah, it's a stupid horror movie. Okay, horror movie, alright. Saving Private Ryan. Tom Hanks and a bunch of other great cast members. Absolutely. I mean, I just put in God here. Peeping Tom. And I actually forgot to mention this in my favorite horror movies. It's such a good movie. I forgot to talk about it. It came out the same year as Psycho, and even its film poster is like relatively similar to Psycho, so people are probably like confused about it. But yeah, I'd put this in top tier. And holy shit, I forgot even to add in Psycho in this list. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so we have Psycho right here. That, obviously, if you have seen my favorite horror movies, 100%. It's a god tier movie in my opinion. Magnolia. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of this movie. It has a bunch of different characters. I mean, if you've seen it, you've seen it. It's pretty much this story about a bunch of these characters that connect in some way. It's not a 5 out of 10, definitely not. It's a, yeah, I'll put it in good for now. Finding Nemo. It's a good movie. I'm gonna run out of space, holy shit. What am I gonna do? Fuck, I hope we're done soon, fuck. I don't know what to do otherwise. Maybe I need to talk about more bad movies to fill out these spots. We have Split, that came out in 2016? Yeah, 2016. And it's an okay movie. Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino, top tier movie, 100%. The Interview with Hugo Weaving. He's in, if you've seen The Matrix, he's in Matrix. And I like this movie. Good movie. Okay, so let's talk about Star Wars, the original trilogy. First movie, top tier. Love that movie. Second movie. No, this is the third movie. Here's the second movie, which is top tier as well. And this one, top tier as well. I think they are pretty much on par with each other. All three are equally good. Obviously, they took a big leap from Star Wars to Empire Strikes Back. You know, a lot more effects, a lot more cool stuff happening. But if you go back to it today, you know, it doesn't really matter. So naturally, we progress and talk about the prequels. The first one, the only thing I liked about this movie is the fight scenes. Everything else, terrible. This movie, once again, fight scenes, absolutely terrible. If I were to rewatch these two movies, it'd be only for the fight scenes. However, Revenge of the Sith, easily the best. It's a good movie. James Stewart, Rear Windows, again with Alfred Hitchcock. Top tier movie. The Book of Eli with Denzel Washington, love that movie as well. Tallulah, is that how you pronounce it? I think it's a Netflix movie with Ellen Page. 5 out of 10, I'll probably give it. Life of Pi, say what you want about the tiger and all that shit. I remember watching this movie as a kid. So there we go. The personal feelings and what I'm talking about. As a kid, I was a teen. Okay, so let's rank the Back to the Future movies. And the first one, I'm just gonna put all of them in top tier. I love all of them. It's pretty much one long movie. I mean, you can watch these back to back to back, and they should make an edit of the movies where it's just one long movie. You can just watch it like for, I don't know how long it's gonna be, like 8 hours or something. But yeah, it's a good trilogy. We got Maniac right here with what's his name again? Oh my fucking god, what's his name? Elijah Wood. Really unique movie. I'll probably put it in good. If you haven't watched it, it's about this guy that is like obsessed with mannequins and mannequin hair or something. And the movie is shot from first person view. The whole movie is shot from his point of view, and it's unique. The Hunt for Red October with Alec Baldwin and Sean Connery, rest in peace. it's a top tier movie for me. I Saw the Devil, top tier movie for me. Really good movie. Sling Blade with Billy Bob Thornton. Fuck, this movie is good. It's a god tier movie in my opinion. Fuck, his acting in this movie is fucking ridiculous. Drive. Yeah, I'll put this movie in good, yeah. Fuck, I'm running out of space. I hope I can finish the video. Blood Simple. This is a unique movie as well. I'll probably put it in good. Got Lethal Weapon right here. I'll probably put this in good, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the Jurassic Park franchise. We got the first movie. Obviously, it's a god tier movie in my opinion. The last one, Jurassic Park. I'll put this in. It's a good movie. Jurassic Park 3, absolutely terrible. Why did they do this? They fucked the franchise right there and put it in a 14-year-old coma. I don't know why. Jurassic World, the first one, also good movie, and Fallen Kingdom, obviously. If you see my recent video, I think it's a good movie. So let's talk about the 3 Saw movies that I've seen. The first one, obviously, if you've seen my top rated horror movies, you know it is one of my favorites. It's a top tier movie for me. Now Saw 2 and Saw 3, actually, I think they're decent. Put them right there and good. I do want to say that I think that Saw is absolutely closer to good than god tier. I don't think it's a god tier movie, it's a good movie. It's closer to a good movie than a god tier movie. But I'll just leave it here in top tier. The Wildling. Now this is a movie that I actually made a review for, but I removed it. It is on my old channel, and I'm probably never going to release it because it's a terrible review. I might release it in the future, I don't know, but it's a kill myself movie, definitely, yeah. Okay, we have Deadpool, the first one. I thought it was a decent movie. It's an okay movie. Ghost in a Shell. I really like this movie. Once again, it's a good movie. Fuck, I'm gonna run out of space. Wonder Woman. Absolutely terrible. Never watched that garbage. I have Untraceable. Now this movie is pretty much a 5 out of 10 in a nutshell for me. Yeah, it's a crime movie, thriller. Brokeback Mountain with Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal, of course. I'd say that it's a top tier movie. Trainspotting. Now this might be unpopular opinion, but I really didn't enjoy this movie. I mean, I loved the last like 30 minutes of the movie, like leading up to it. I gotta be honest. Is it a 5 though? Nah, it's a fucking good movie. Fuck it, I'm putting it good. Kelly's Heroes, Clint Eastwood, goofball, one of my fucking favorite characters ever written, ever. Bam, it's a top tier movie. It's gonna take out so much space. It's the best top tier movie. Not really. Carlito's Way, Al Pacino, love this movie. It's a good movie. Yeah, and never out of space. I have one BR right here. Once again, in a nutshell for me, it's a 5 out of 10. Grand Budapest Hotel. Can I squeeze it in there? You won't be able to see it. Oh yeah, Finding Dory. Where the hell did yeah, Finding Nemo is a good movie. Finding Dory is pretty much Finding Nemo, but not Finding Nemo. It's a copy paste, but Dory. We got Spirited Away. This is a top tier movie for me. Peter Jackson's King Kong. It's good. You can't even see it no more. Alien, top tier. Get Out. It's like a between a good and a 5 out of 10, so I'll just put it right there. Okay, so I just counted all of these movies, and all of this is 162 movies I've just rated. And it took, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but right now I recorded for 1 hour, just this one video. Okay, so let's talk about the Indiana Jones movies. So let's start with the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and yeah, it's a good movie. Is it top tier though? I'd say actually it's top tier. Temple of Doom, not as good. I'll just put it right here. I have no space where to put it, but it's so good. I can put it right here. The Last Crusade, obviously, and it is just as good as the first one in my opinion. Maybe even better. And yeah, then we have this, and yeah, it's Jurassic Park 3 of the Indiana Jones franchise in my opinion. Here we have a little indie movie, Fish Tank. It's a drama, really good movie. Next up we have the Despicable Me movies. So starting off with the first one, absolutely terrible. I never liked it. As a kid when it came out. The only good thing about it is Pharrell Williams and his music, I guess. Despicable Me 2, absolutely terrible. Again, just Pharrell for the music, and 3, yeah, fuck this movie. So we have Tintin, the animated movie that came out in 2011. I really fucking love this movie. I remember when it came out, and it's It's pretty much like an Indiana Jones movie, but with Tintin. Sorry to bother you. Well, yeah, it's not a good movie. It's a bunch of random shit happening. Maybe I'll rewatch the movie. I remember watching it, I was drunk, to be honest. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And it's a good movie to watch if you're drunk. But I haven't really properly watched it like sober. So I don't know what my, true score of it is. But if you're drunk and watching it, it's a perfect movie to watch when you're drunk. What Keeps You Alive with Hannah Mallory Anderson, I think her name is, and this other girl, I forgot her name, Brittany Allen. And it's a horror / thriller movie. I'll put it above. I'll put it right here. It's a good movie. You know what? Let's change it up a little bit. I'm gonna talk about a bunch of garbage right now, okay? Or a bunch. I'm gonna talk about a few garbage movies. Let's get it to Alvin and the Chipmunks. This is the Squeak Quell. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that, but all of the Alvin and Chipmunks movie, absolutely terrible. Fuck all of those movies to hell. Batman v Superman. Are you fucking serious? Get the fuck out of here. Slenderman, the movie that came out in 2018, absolutely terrible. Not as terrible as these two, but yeah, I'd never rewatch it, never recommend it to anybody. We have Skyscraper with Dwayne Johnson, terrible. Did not like that movie at all. Taken, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I never liked any of the Taken movies. But in particular, Taken 3, it was terrible. He's out there. No, this is an indie movie. I don't think it's very popular at all. Terrible movie. Such a disappointing movie. Could have been much more. But I'm gonna leave it right here. So we got The Girl Next Door. This is pretty much a movie. This movie is exactly like An American Crime. It's just a worse movie with worse actors and puts its own little twist on it, which just messes me up, and it's just a worse movie than the original An American Crime, which is just ridiculous. Why make two of the same movie? We got Hush right here, and the main character, this girl right here, makes so many stupid decisions in this movie, and the killer as well, so I can't take this movie serious at all. Terrible. Rambo 3, terrible. I enjoyed Rambo 2 to an extent, but Rambo 3, absolutely terrible. I never liked that movie. Suicide Squad, terrible. Never really gonna rewatch this movie ever. Cars 2, this movie can die in hell and I will be glad. 9 Lives with Kevin Spacey. Are you serious? But let's end on a good note. No Country for Old Men. This movie is absolutely, it's one of the greatest movies. Definitely deserves to be God, and I'll rewatch it soon as well. I've only watched it once, and it was a few years ago actually, and I've seen like scenes on YouTube here and there, and I'm getting tempted to watch it again, and I'm probably gonna do it soon. Yeah, I think this is my list actually. I can't really fit more movies on this right here. I probably can, to be honest. I can just, from here, make it smaller maybe. But I think I'm gonna end it right here. I've been recording for almost, 1 hour and 10 minutes. I've been recording. This is one of my longest videos. It is my longest video. I don't know how long it's going to be when I cut it. Probably, I don't know, maybe half an hour or something. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. So now you know my ratings on all of these movies. And I might even do like a part 2 or something. Do let me know if you want to know like a game tier list, or like a specific movie genre tier list, like a specific horror movie tier list, or like action movie tier list, or anything, animated movies. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there, and I hope you enjoyed this video.